Hello, hello, hello. So, I'm going to talk about a time that I'm pretty sure I met somebody that was a failed serial killer. Either that or they were trying to get started. I don't know. But I used to be on a lot of dating sites. I was really desperate, and I look back at it now and I'm just like, oh, I wish I would have the attitude I have now back then. But, anyways, I met this dude off a dating site. They lived in another town that was like an hour away. And it was a little bit more of a rural town than what I lived in. And they wanted me to drive to them to meet them. And stupid as I was, I went and met them at their house. And because I was like, oh, I've been through enough crap. I was fearless. I was like, I've been through enough crap. There ain't nothing that I haven't been through I can't handle, kind of thing. I wised up a little bit since then, got a little bit more paranoid. Thank God. Um, but anyway, they lived in like this little trailer, like mobile home. Not mobile home. It was more like a trailer. And they wanted to go for a walk. Never go to a second location, kids. So I'm like, okay, let's go for a walk. So we start walking down this path that we go through his backyard, and we start walking. We walk past the backyard, and we was walking on this path. Well, this path turned into a path that you could barely see with grass as high up as your knees. And he's like, "This is something cool. I want to show you. We gotta keep walking." And after a little bit, I started like, no, we ain't doing this. We ain't going no farther than this. So, so I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. So I turned around. I was like, I'm going back. So I turned around. I turned my back on him and walked back. I probably shouldn't have done that either, but I guess we didn't make it to their spot that they wanted. They might have wanted to do something else. Hey, there could have been something really cool back there. Don't know, but I wasn't having it. It's like, no, we start going down this path, and when the path starts getting to be where you can't see it, and the grass is high as your knees, and you're going down this person you just met offline or online, I mean, it's not a good thing. So we get back to the trailer, and for some reason, he starts like chasing me around the trailer. So I literally like jumped over the couch. But they was kind of like trying to like block me in, but I like maneuvered around them and like jumped over the couch. I was like, okay, I'm out. So I think all I had was my purse, thank God. And I grabbed my purse, got out of there, and left. But yeah, I always joke about it as that one time I met a failed serial killer. They could have been just playing. There could have been something really cool in that second location. I don't know. But my dumbass almost kept going. I made so many mistakes. One, following them, one, meeting them at their house, not in public. That's number one. Oops, duh. Don't do that. I did that a lot. I'm surprised I ain't dead. But I met them at their house in a town that was like an hour away from where I lived. Started following them out into this field that went to God knows where with grass up to your knees. God knows. I always wondered what was back there. If it was something really cool or if I had something waiting for me. I don't know. Turn my back once I started getting a bad feeling about it. Then I turned my back to the person and started walking back to their house. No. You do not turn your back on that person. I should have got behind them, but no, I didn't. I turned my back to them and was walking back. And then I think I probably should have just taken my purse with me, if unless I did have it. I don't really remember. But one thing, at least I didn't let them corner me. I was able to kind of maneuver out of there and just screw it and just jumped over the couch. Like I client got up on the cushion and just hurtled over the back of the couch. That was like the only way to get out, because he kept trying to like block me from like going one way or another. So I was like, screw this crap. But of course, that didn't like deter me. I still kept meeting people online and at their house. But that was probably the strangest date, I would say, I ever had. Um, but yeah, I always call him my failed serial killer. Never did talk to that person again. I always wonder, but I don't remember exactly where they lived, where I could like kind of go. Well, now it probably the cool thing probably ain't out wherever they were leading me to. But yeah, so that was one of my stories. That's probably the most dangerous date that I can remember offhand. I had a couple really weird, weird ones, but that's probably the most dangerous date. I laugh about it now because I made a lot of stupid mistakes and I should have known better. I'd already had a lot of life experience at this point to where I shouldn't have been doing this stuff. But at this point in my life, I want to say I was mid 20s, maybe early 30s. I don't quite remember. At that point in my life, I was like, I've been through more than what most people at my age been through at this time. I could survive anything. Nah, don't get that mindset. It's good to be a little paranoid. You just never know. But that story ended up going a lot shorter than I planned. But anyway, still a fun one to tell. Y'all have a good day.